Well, hello y'all, and welcome to my channel. We are doing the playthrough on Myst. We're going to visit the third age, which is the Channelwood age. And sorry it's a little late. I was a little busy. I'm trying to learn FreeCAD so I can design my own stuff for my 3D printer I got. And I've done a couple projects so far. It's pretty difficult to learn, especially for an old ornery guy like me. But I'll learn it. So y'all hit that like and subscribe button. It'll help me a ton. I am trying to grow the channel. I would love to get monetized where I can do giveaways and stuff on computers and stuff, but got a long way to go still. Alright, so where we picked up from last time was that we turned the tower. Now we just gotta go get the information, and then we use that information to get to Channelwood. Yeah, so not only am I trying to learn the 3D CAD, of course I am trying to learn the printing and the parameters and stuff like that so I can get good prints. One of my projects is going to be a clock, and it should look pretty cool when I get done with it. We'll see. So in order to get to Channelwood, there is a little bit more involvement than the last two ways to get to the other places. But you end up going to the cabin. You'll have to use that combination on the lock on the safe. You access the matches, you light the furnace, and you're using the furnace pressure to be able to push up and down the tree. It is hollowed out like an elevator, and you basically push the elevator all the way up, and then you let it slowly go down and hop on it and go down and get access to the book. So if you point to the right of the valve, it'll turn green, and that means that you're increasing the gas. And if you're to the left and it's red, you'll be decreasing the gas. Basically turn it all the way to the right several times and get that sucker up there, and then let the gas off until it starts slowly dropping, and then go out and get into the tree. All right, now that we have access to the book, it's time to go to Channelwood. And this is a pretty interesting age because it's just trees and water and rope bridges and little huts. The first thing we need to do is head to the windmill. We've got to turn the water on and the pump on and make sure they're going. So that way all the machines work in this age. And be sure to only turn that knob once. You'll know that you set it right once you go down the little hill towards the huts again, because you'll hear running water. If you don't, go back, hit that knob again, and try it again and see if you can hear it. Once it is flowing, we got to go to and divert the water to where we need it. So at each pipe junction, there is a switch, and if you pull it to the right or the left, it diverts the water to the opposite way. So the first switch you want to pull to the right, so the water goes to the left. And then the second switch needs to go to the right, so the water goes to the left, and follow the water to the left. And the next switch needs to go to the left, so the water goes to the right, and follow the water to the bridge, and the machine should be working. Once that bridge is up, that actually gives you access to the elevator over here, as well as the pipe that you need to extend so you can get the water to that elevator. And this is the way out of Channelwood, back to Myst. Now that we have extended the pipe, now we can divert water to it to power the elevator. Alright, once we are over here, this switch will divert the water either to the Myst book or to the elevator to get up to the second level. We need the second level now. We don't need to worry about the Myst book yet because we don't have a page to take back. So take the elevator up, and this is how you access the third level, which is where you're going to get the pages. At the first treehouse that looked like a hut, take a right and then follow that path. And when you can, take the first right, and that'll bring you to the hut that has the switch in it that will open the gate. And voila, the stairs are open. Now we have to get to them. So we backtrack to that where we took our right, and then we take another right and keep following the path around. It'll eventually get you to where you are at that elevator and stairs. We will need to go down the stairs, and then we can divert the water to the elevator that goes up to the third floor. And that'll be that very first switch that's closest to the windmill. Now we can go back upstairs and take the elevator up to the third level. And this is where the brothers' rooms are. Well, it looks like we found the Chaotic Brothers room first, so it'll be a blue page.
I hope I pushed the right button, my dear brother. What a very interesting device you have here. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? Remember, he is preparing. take only one page, my dear brother.
Now that we have a page, it's time to go back to Myst and put it in the books. We go back to that first valve and flip it. All right, now we just need to flip this switch so we can divert the water to the Myst elevator. And the next page will be easier because we don't have to flip this switch anymore. We'll just have to flip that main one. All right, let's do this. And that was Channelwood. We'll have to go back and get the other page, but let's throw this one into the book and see what the brother has to say. This is the chaotic one. Should be interesting. All right, we're going to fast forward this other section, getting the other page. That way we don't run too long. And in this room, we will find the red page, and we'll also find the clue, the other half of that piece of paper. It actually gives you the clue to how to solve the vault. So this is the other brother, and he is more calculated. Let's see what he has to say.
With each page I can see more clearly. Soon, be free from this horrible prison, this book. You must visit the one remaining age. You have not.
That does it for the Channelwood age. Our next age is the Selene age, and we're going to rotate the tower to it. But it looks like I forgot to hit the switch, I guess, or hit it too many times. But we'll have to go turn it back on real quick, and then we can rotate the tower. So if y'all don't mind, please hit that like and subscribe button. Like I said, trying to grow the channel. I love you long time. Y'all have a good night. Peace.